What about Daddy Cool? Daddy, Daddy Cool. Hello, hello, entertainment daily lovers. Welcome back. Join me. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk. This is very important conversation. So if you are joining us now or you are going to be watching the replay, honestly, I want to hear your opinions in the comment section. Okay. Um, we're going to be multitasking. So yes, let's be having this gist while I also be preparing some stuff for dinner. Okay, so let's give it a minute or less. Anyway, let me check our sound first of all. Then we will proceed into this conversation. Moku gist, moku gist. Who they awake? Who they awake? Who they here? Come on in, let's talk. Let me find us. Let me see if we have a good sound. Okay, yeah, because I feel like StreamYard is having some issues. So, yeah, welcome. Give us a thumbs up if you are just coming in. I'm not sure what's going on. I can't find the stream. I need to do that. So, we're going to be talking about Nancy Umeh and the surrogacy drama. Yes, so that's what we're going to be discussing. And this is a very important conversation, because there are a whole lot of people that wants to go this route and might not know what to do. And we know the whole drama that was, that people, insensitive people created when Nancy May came out and announced that she was, you know, going to be having a baby via surrogacy. And people started calling her baby, surrogate baby. People were dragging her. People were just saying all manner of mean, the kind of things that you don't even. And the funny part is that most of these people, you know, oh, Sir Julie Stage, welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Okay, so like I said, we're multitasking. So please, if you're coming in and I've not said hello, know that I'm a few meters away from uh the device. I'm in the kitchen trying to cook up some stuff, and while we have this conversation, I just saw this and I felt like this is very important. And I love the fact that Nancy would even take time to want to talk about this. It takes only people that cares about others. Yeah, there's no network to the back. It takes only people that care about others to, you know, even bother, because trust me, Nancy knew that when she breaks this kind of news, people were going to come on in and people going to judge her, people going to be mean to her, but she still continues to talk about this. She's now like an advocate for this. uh she's now advocate for this thing, topic. I don't have network too. My network is off. Wait. So so give me a second, let me see. Why is she whining? Give me a second. Let me see. Okay, give me a second. All right, so our sound is good, but I think I'm having. If you're coming in, please like the live stream, like this live stream. This is a very important topic, so I would love for everybody to like, share, let us talk, and let me know what you also think. First of all, shout out to Nancy. The fact that Nancy came out and did this thing by talking about it, she didn't need to break that news. She didn't need to really come out, and she continued to advocate. And another thing that some persons will do is they will not want to even share with you information of, like, if you want to go that route and you probably don't know what to do, they would not want to share such information. Mostly when they are content creators, we know a lot of content creators won't. They just want to do their thing in silent and things like that. So, anyways, I want us to go to Nancy's this let's see the video that Nancy dropped, and we're going to listen to what Nancy had to say. The drama surrounding surrogacy, the things that she had warned people about, what to avoid, the kind of agencies that you should use. She was just suggesting to people how to make the whole journey easier for yourself, things not to do, and stuffs like that. Please like the live stream if you're just coming in. And so there was something that was posted. There was something that was posted on, I think, wait, let me pull up Nancy's page, and then we will get right in. Okay, please like the live stream if you are just coming. Okay, so it seemed like this was also posted by Premium Times. And if you look at what Nancy posted, it says UK court warns against anonymous surrogacy after Nigerian couple ordeal. So when you look at that post, it shows that the all right, take this one. Watching this book, but it's not in your tablet. It's not here in your tablet. All right, give me a second, please. Okay, sorry, I was trying to sort out the little one. So yes, UK court warns against anonymous surrogacy after Nigerian couples ordeal, and it says the judge says anonymous surrogacy and things like just UK's sorry, Premium Times posted about it, and even before this, when Nancy announced, Nancy had spoken about certain things that people should avoid and whatnot. So let's get right into Nancy's video and let's listen together, and let me know what you think in the comment section also. Okay, let me know what you think. First of all, shout out to Nancy Umeh for even continuing to talk about these things despite how they've mocked her, they've made caricature out of her and her baby. People could go that low. A newborn baby that doesn't know anything that is going on, doesn't know anything about the saga. This is a woman that came out to defend her sister, didn't deserve all these kind of mean comments, but people just decided, oh, now we found something that we're going to, because the only thing they had was to call her fake pot seller, pot seller, pot seller, pot seller. But at the end of the day, most of them that were calling her pot sellers could not afford the kind of pot that she sells. You see the irony of this line. And when she had this baby and she announced it, some people went as far as saying things like, oh, so you just know how to come online and fight. You don't even have a womb that can carry a baby. For crying out loud, she has how many kids, right? Before this one. So she's been pregnant before, she's carried her babies before. And even if you feel like a woman cannot, is that even something that you, as a fellow woman, is that something you feel like you would do to a fellow woman by mocking a woman if you think she's having issues, she can't get pregnant? It's only very mean people, you understand, that do that. I think she's getting so big. She's so big, right? Right? Such a beautiful baby. You understand? That's the baby that people want to call names and things like that. Mm. All right. Sorry, give me a second. My little one, always as usual. Okay, she just brought me my phone. Anyway, so back to the gist at hand. So after all of that, if it's some people, after the dragging and everything, calling her baby surrogate baby and things like that, if it's some persons, they're just going to just leave that part, continue with the other type of content that she's creating, and not want to even put her mouth whatever is going on. But no, Nancy is not that kind of person. She will always help if she can. And she decided to also speak about this because she knows that there are a lot of people that may be based in all these other countries that might want to use the people you know in Nigeria, the doctors and things like that, surrogacy companies and things, just to make it a bit easier for them, because some people are really struggling because they don't know better, right? If there was somebody or multiple people like Nancy, if you can imagine, this post that was made by Premium Times, they wouldn't have even made this post, okay, talking about the ordeal that the particular couple went through. Do you know what it means to even go through this process? And instead of it to come out successful and everything, you now start battling other kind of unforeseen nonsense that could have been avoided. You understand? So if we had several people like Nancy that went through this the same process and decided to not keep it a secret and share, they would have, more people. The more people talk about something, the more people know about it. Do you get? So shout out to Nancy for not keeping quiet. Right from the moment she decided to go this route, she decided to just speak about it, share about it, even gave out the name of the agency that she used if anybody wants to use it, which I think it's amazing. So let's listen to Nancy. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me know if you can hear.
About surrogacy to you guys, I told you that if you're going to do this, especially if you are abroad, you are a Nigerian, even if you're not a Nigerian and you want to explore reproductive health services in Nigeria, please do not make this mistake. Okay? Do not make the mistake of handing over your embryos, your genetic material to
it takes only a good person. If you're just coming in, you are welcome. We're talking about the drama surrounding surrogacy and things like that. Nancy is also talking about it. So join us. Drop your opinion in the comment section. Let us know what you think, what you know. Every information can help someone out there. Okay. Some people are suffering and battling this thing in silence. Sorry, and they're just out there looking for information that would help them. So you never know. If you know something that can help someone, please drop your comments, and people will most definitely see your comments and read, and that will help them. So like I was saying, it takes a good person to sit down, as Nancy did, to actually film this video and give all the information and say all of these things that you hear her say. It really takes a good person. So shout out to you, Nancy Umeh.
Agency that does not know what they are doing. Things are happening, a lot of crazy things are happening. And if you're going to go through that stress, that process, God know that Nigeria is on top when it comes to IVF success rates. We have very good success rates here. Our doctors here are not anybody's mates. Yes, I will tell you that we have good chest. A lot of people that have had
sound it.
When they come here, they see their result because
sound it. Nigerian doctors are not anything to play with. Don't play, okay? When you talk about people that their brains are working like machines, don't play, okay? When you hear Nigeria, just pull your cap and be respecting them. Trust me. Nigerians are good at what they do. Whatever they do, they're always the best, on top. Take it anywhere. So you can hear Nancy telling you that too.
Nigerian doctors they're geniuses.
They are.
Nigerian biologists, Nigerian nurses are up there. If only we know what we have. Right? So imagine going through the stress, sending your embryos here, and you're not able to take your child back to your country. That's what happened to somebody that I know. So she used services of an agency that did not document her surrogate properly. So they were doing this totally anonymous surrogacy thing. And eventually, when it was time for her to take her child to the UK, she hadn't signed that parental order. So there are some documentations you need for your embassy that would allow you claim total rights of your child. So your surrogate mother is supposed to relinquish those rights to you via a parental order. Imagine not doing all that. Okay.
These are very, very important information that people need to know. You can imagine going through all of that, and then you can't even travel with your baby just because you didn't ask the right questions and things like that. Please share this video. I feel like a lot of more people needs to see and hear this, because a lot of people are really going through it in silence. And videos like this that Nancy is making would help. If more people that had gone through this process had shared, probably this lady must have stumbled, because Nancy has a good number of. But the thing is, one thing on social media is a lot of people are attracted to drama, negativity, nonsense, things that will just not add anything. And when topics like this and other topics that are very important topics, things that are happening in real life that affect people's lives, when you talk about this, you don't see people showing up. When you talk about nonsense things that where people are fighting, people are being messy and nasty, a lot of people are attracted to such nonsense. But trust me, videos like this can actually help a whole lot of people out there. So please like, share, let more people get to see it, and I hope more people get to share Nancy's this particular video that Nancy did, and let people that needs it get the help that they need.
And then try to take your child into the UK, you're definitely not going to be able to. So that's what has happened now, and you're just finding out about it. And I can tell you guys that if you are going to send your embryos down to Nigeria, listen to me. Use an agency that documents your surrogates properly. Use a proper agency. Use a proper agency.
And
guys,
this
I have told you my agency a billion times. Do not make that mistake.
And this is something that Nancy has actually been talking about for the longest time. Like, she has been screaming this: use the proper agency, use the proper agency, for the longest time.
I see a lot of you now. You know how hot it is in Nigeria, how successful Nigerian clinics are. You want to explore, surrogacy here. But you think you can just go ahead and give your genetic material to anybody you see. No, please, not everybody is built the same. Agency past agency. Can your agency go to the UK and take embryos? Do you know how difficult it is to transport embryos from the UK to Nigeria? That's what I'm telling you. Use a proper agency. Okay? I'm tired of hearing all this, so many stories, you guys. My email is full. So many stories about how things have gone wrong just because you have decided to go the cheaper route or go the easier route. No. Documentation is your. See, Nollywood is even, giving us an insight about the horrible things that are happening in this industry. So do not fall victim. Make sure, even if your surrogate is anonymous, they are not anonymous to your agency. Your agency has got you. They will document every single thing that you need to have your child 100% yours. Okay? All right, guys. That's also what I wanted to say today. Please do not make that mistake. My agency is Meet Surrogate Mothers. Okay? Those ones are not anybody's mate. They go to the UK, Canada, US. They pick up embryos like it's DHL. So know what you're doing. Okay? Know exactly what you're doing so you don't fall into the same category as the people in my email. There's no point doing surrogacy when you cannot.
And I feel like a lot of people are so, I don't know, if carried away by the gist or whatever, that when people give information like this, they always don't get it. Because even on this particular video, you could still see a lot of people were still asking her what's the name of the agency that she used, even though she clearly mentioned the name of the agency that she used. Because maybe some persons, they've been watching Nancy for a very long time, and they too, they're going through the same thing that, or similar to what Nancy went through, that made her to go down this surrogacy route, and they also want to do it. But then please pay attention and put your eyes down. When you such information is not videos that you watch in a hurry. Read caption, watch, read the comment. Most content creators, mostly those ones that are as big as Nancy, or not even as big as, when they post videos, one thing they do is they will caption, and in the comments section, they will be the first to drop comment also relating to the video, which is something that I think Facebook advises them to do. Be the first to comment underneath your videos and things like that. And she mentioned all of this information, but a lot of people still did not get it.
Take your child back to your country. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, people, how are you doing?
Okay, so
remember the last time.
All right, so that's the first of all, let me read the caption. The caption here, she said, please do not make this mistake on your surrogacy journey in Nigeria, and she dropped a link here. Then let's go into Nancy's comment section. Nancy has 554 comments at this time, 324 shares. That's good. 324 shares. That's really amazing, because I feel like more people need to share videos like this, because it is most definitely going to help you. Imagine going through all the process and then you can take your baby, or you can find the one, because you're doing anonymous. Now you don't know who's the person that's carrying your embryo. Now your child cannot be found, and it is just too stressful, seriously. So let's go through the comment section. Let's read some comments before we go. This is going to be a quick live stream. Immediately I saw this, I'm like, yo, this is something we should be discussing. So I said, let me come in, and while I cook, let me quickly have this gist with you people. So please, I'm multitasking, if you're wondering. If you are wondering what I'm up to, what I'm doing, I am multitasking. Very dinner, and I'm having this gist with you people. Not every time we'll be coming here to give woto. Sometimes let's have light conversation like this that is helpful, I don't just woto all the time. Don't worry, woto is coming, but yeah, I saw this. I'm like, yeah, let's talk about this. We don't know who we're going to be saving out there. It might just be someone that might be thinking to go down the route that Nancy is warning people not to, and that person will just like, oh wow, I almost, if not for me, um, hearing about it or getting the information. So you never know, seriously. So never ever take it for granted. You never know who you are helping out there. So give me a second. I'm going to read the comments, and we will call it a day. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's slice some onion into what I'm cooking, and we continue. If you're just coming, please like the live stream. Like the live stream. Like the live stream. Thank you so very much. As you do so. As you do so. God bless you. Pardon me with all the banga danga dang that you hear. It's part of the cooking. Okay, so let's take some comments and then we will round up this live stream. I think we'll be back tonight. Uh, I think we'll be back tonight on trends. Where we'll be discussing something else. Maybe there will be that one will be the woto. For those of you that like woto, don't worry. Join us on trends with Octavia, and woto will be going on over there because we have other things to talk about. Okay, so let's take some comments. Please like the live stream. Thank you so very much. We're talking about surrogacy wahala as Nancy came out. Okay, so this is the comment, like what I was saying, that most of these content creators would actually, drop comments. So underneath this her video, she, captioned, and then she also posted in her comment section. Please like the live stream. We're 11 here. Please give the live stream a thumbs up. Thank you. Whew. Thank you as you do so. God bless you. God bless you. How many likes do we have now? How many people don't like the live stream? Please like it, like it, like it. Thank you. Give the live stream a thumbs up. We're going to be reading comments now. Give the live stream a thumbs up. We have 5 likes. So is it safe to say 5 more people are here that has not given this a thumbs up? Please, the like will help YouTube to actually push this. And videos like this are videos that will help somebody out there. So your like will actually help somebody to see this video. And that person might just be the person that needs this, Okay, so let's read the comment. Nancy said, my people, I have seen and heard all sorts from embryo kidnapping, like seriously. Can you imagine? Just think about, I feel like some people cannot really put themselves in the shoes of others because it's just their thing. Their thing is just about them. But if you're able to put yourself in the shoes of a woman or a family that is really, really, wanting to have a baby, a woman that wants the fruit of the womb, and it's not forthcoming, and she really does, how painful it is, then you finally find out, okay, there is an alternative you can go, there's something else you could do, and then you decide to go that route, and the next thing you're hearing is embryo kidnapping. Do you know how disappointing that will be to that family? Do you know how painful it will be? So Nancy said that she's heard things like embryo kidnapping to newborn abandonment. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, who, man? Like the process was just too complicated and maybe just too difficult, that because the people that carries these babies, they don't want to keep, they know that after giving birth to these babies, the owner of the babies will come and take the babies. Now we're hearing newborn abandonment. This is a full human being we're talking about here. A full human being. We're talking newborn abandonment, to pause surrogate documentation to being ghosted by agents. Oh my goodness. Even some agencies are now, wow. Even in something as serious as this, people are, oh boy, anyway, to and then she now tagged the people that she used. She said, I used Meet Surrogate Mothers agency, and that's the only agency I recommend you release your embryo to if you are here in if you're here in Nigeria or abroad. Well, some people might say this might be an advert. Maybe the Meet Surrogate Mothers actually paid Nancy to do this and things like that. But look, it is possible that they did not pay. It could go both ways. Okay. The reason why Nancy will tell you to use this Meet Surrogates Mothers agency is because she has used them, she has worked with them, and she can actually recommend them. Because if she goes and recommends something that she has not tested, she does not know. She cannot really say that she really trusts just because people are saying this is also available, and then she recommends it to you, and tomorrow you go and use it and it does not work. Who's the person you will find, you will hold first? Nancy, because it's easy to find her. She's always there online creating content, doing her thing. So it's easy to find Nancy. So that's the reason why Nancy is recommending the agency that she has used, and it did work for her. So she's believing that if you will use the same agency and you get in there, you could also say, I was Nancy recommended you people to me. I hope we're not going to have issues. And I don't think this agency would want to disappoint, uh, you know, after Nancy has finished giving them all of this hype and things like that. I don't think Nancy will want to, the agency will want to disappoint Nancy. So that's another thing there where you should also consider, because the next thing you'll be hearing that people are like, since you've used this one now, you want all of us to go and use it because you use them, and maybe they're giving you a percentage, and that's why you're kind of advocating for them. Why don't you suggest others and things like that? But well, at the end of the day, use the one that you think you can use. But Nancy is just suggesting to you what she thinks would work because she has tried them. And right there, as she's sitting down making this video, she is actually holding her bundle of joy, that she got working with this agency. Okay, so those that are out there, I'll repeat the name of the agency one more time, because I see that even on Nancy's comment section, Nancy will not be. I told you people how many comments are already there. Sorry for the brang bang, I'm cooking. So I earlier said I'm multitasking, so do for you that just coming if you're wondering what the sound is. Yeah. So, you know, I'll repeat the name of the agency one more time, and then we'll read some more comments, and then we'll round up. So Nancy said the agency she used is called Meet Surrogate Mothers Agency. And because we can all see Nancy's bundle of joy there, baby T, you can see Nancy even holding her today when she dropped this video. So I think that's the confirmation you need there if you really want to go through this route. All right. So Nancy also dropped another comment after she dropped that one. She said, Talia only allows us to make the front of, okay. Okay, she's talking about her baby, said the baby only allows her to make the front of her hair. So we have never made the middle. And she said, what type of hairstyle is this? So people also, commenting about that. All right. Okay, so this one said, if only we know what we have. Unfortunately, the best brain are living on daily. May God help us. Okay, so this is to what Nancy had said. I want to believe, concerning our doctors and nurses in Nigeria. Then this other one said, is this Tamtam's hairstyle I want to make next? Okay, so yeah. People are looking at baby's hair and they're like, okay, that's the hairstyle we're having next. And let me see. Okay. This one said, I know how serious this video is. You're so beautiful, Nancy, but let's talk about how beautiful Tam Tam is. Thank you for your insightful information. At some point, I think I might have to consider surrogacy due to my own reasons, and Nigeria will be considered because of you. And the person dropped South African flag, so I guess this person is from South Africa or based in South Africa. This other comment said, I'm very proud of myself as a healthcare provider from Nigeria. Whenever I see my foreign care workers, clinical skills, and panic that always grip them, I'm reminded of our capability. Nigeria, we are good. It's just that our government doesn't appreciate us enough. If you use careless agency and something happens to those embryos, just know that you have failed those frozen creatures. Be wise. So this person is advising people should be smart about the agencies that they are using, because this is something that is important to you, so people expect you to be more careful. This also, please, if you want to make serious video, don't bring Tam Tam because we can't focus, so she's too beautiful. So this person is saying, please, please, please keep the baby out of, but you need to understand why she used this baby. Give me a second. You need to know why she brought this baby, because she brought her baby Tam Tam, because she's talking about surrogacy, and Tam Tam is the baby that she got via surrogacy. Some persons might want to, people that are just coming across, because videos like this are quite different from other videos that she's done. So there's a possibility that this video might go viral. I'm just saying, and if it does, people that are meeting Nancy for the first time would be wondering, like, okay, if she didn't have the baby, people will be wondering, where's the baby? You said you used uh surrogacy agency. So yeah, where is the baby? So you understand, she had the baby there to prove to you that, look, I used these people from A to Z, from the beginning till the end, and I didn't have any issues. I didn't have to look for my embryos. I didn't know there was no baby kidnapping and all of those other things that she mentioned. So I think that's the reason why she also brought baby Tam Tam. Okay, and maybe it's been a while too. Maybe it's been a while too since she showed baby Tam Tam. All right, my food is ready. So she decided to actually come on and make this video and show baby Tam Tam also. But yes, lady, we understand you when you said you people can concentrate because the baby is too cute. We totally understand that. Okay, this next one say, check on Talia. She's been scratching her ears. Okay, this one said, check on. Okay, this one said, I'm trying to. A lot of people are not focusing. Okay. All right, so a lot of people are just carried away by the baby. They're not even focusing on what she's saying. You understand? Anyway, this other one said, this other commenter said, they also must not use any agencies. IVF clinics offer surrogacy services. In fact, the law are tougher now to protect the parents and the surrogate mothers. After a series of natural and IVF pregnancies, miscarriages, I sought to surrogacy service from an agency, but my husband insisted that we go back to one of the fertility clinic instead of agency, and the rest is history. This one I said, so can I please have the contact info for your agency? So this person is asking for the contact info for the agency that Nancy used. And to tell you the kind of person that Nancy is, Nancy is really a good content creator. I don't know Nancy from anywhere, but when you watch how some content creators behave, you know the kind of people they are. A lot of content creators hardly would help in any which way, form, shape, or anything. They will not help. They don't care. Everything is always about them, nothing else. But this person asked Nancy of the this thing. She wrote, meet surrogate's mother, and she dropped their website. I want to be, yes, HTTPS. This drop their website link for the lady. Okay, so somebody else that might be curious about finding this out and going through the comment section would also see this. So a lot of people that need this, the contact of the agency that she used, Nancy used, she's already dropped their info here in the comment section. Another person said, I was a surrogate, and I know quite some IVF center with their own surrogates, especially because some agencies were more about the money than caring for the surrogates. So some surrogates might refuse to show up and do the necessary documentation that could help facilitate the return abroad. It wasn't an issue with me because the intended parents refused to be anonymous and cared for me as they should. If I needed to do more than an embassy visit, I would have gladly done. I have some reliable surrogates around me. If you wish to connect with one, okay, well, I would not suggest, I'm not saying I don't believe what this lady is saying. I'm cool, but isn't it better to just go through an agency, a trusted agency, other than, okay, you said this is something you have done before, but then also these other people that you're saying you know and you probably trust them, not the one that they at the end of the day. So it's just better, if you really want to do this and this is something you people want to do, then if the agency you were under was not really taking care of you people or doing what they were supposed to do, then go find a better agency that will take care of you people, because that way the people that are using you people will also believe and trust, because if you try to disappear, your agency will be held responsible and they will try to fish you out. So yeah, that's what I would say concerning this comment. Marilyn Guerra, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. Welcome, 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 Queen. Thank you so much for joining today. Okay, so the next comment says, beautiful Taya, her hairstyle is called Sunshine. May the good Lord bless every woman seeking for the fruit of the womb in Jesus' name. Amen. The next comment said, which hospital can you refer someone to go and do it? And Nancy again dropped the link to this person that is asking her which hospital would she recommend. That's give me a second. Let me dish out the food for the little one. Just waiting for it to cool a little bit. So this commenter is actually asking which hospital would Nancy recommend, and Nancy again dropped the link of the people that she used. So you see how many people, I'm not saying that these people that comment will use, but there are people that might not even, they are that secretive that they might not even drop any comments, but they might just be in Nancy's comment section reading and waiting and praying for somebody to ask the question that they have in mind. And immediately Nancy respond, they will take the information also. Please pardon me with the hitting, because I'm multitasking, making dinner, and we're also talking, because I didn't want to come in too late for us to have this conversation. So I said, let me be cooking and let's be talking. Okay, give me a second. So So give me a second, give me a second. We'll take some comments and we'll round up this live stream. Welcome everyone. Okay. Okay. So let's take some comments and off we go. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining, please like the live stream. Thank you so very much. And Nancy again dropped the link for this person. And then the person said, thank you, ma'am. This other one said, I work with a lot of Nigerian doctors and nurses here, top of the game, love my Niger people. This other one said, how do you know which agency are authentic or competent? Is your suggested agency the only agency to be trusted in Nigeria? I'm not challenging you, just trying to understand what steps a person takes to trust the process. Well, her agency will not be the only trusted agency in Nigeria, but the only reason why she's recommending her own agency is because that's the one you've used. She did not, but in the beginning of the video, she said, make sure, to do all the questions and all the research and everything to find a trusted one. But then she suggested her own too, you know, being that she has used them. But of course, there will be others. So if you don't want to use the one that Nancy used, all you need to do is know what to avoid. That's why Nancy said, find an agency that will do proper documentation. She stated that in the video. She also dropped it in the comment. So these are people that will follow, agency that will do a follow-up with this the surrogates, and everything is documented. Even though you might not know certain things, but the agency knows everything, A to Z, about the person that will be carrying your baby and things like that. So nothing will go wrong. And also, she's talking about, if you are coming from another country into Nigeria to do this, then you have to also make sure that the agency is able to cover and put you through all the steps that you're able to take your baby when the baby is born from Nigeria back to the country where you're from or where you're based, so you don't have this type of issue that is posted on Premium Times. So I think that's for this person that dropped this question. The next one said, Tam Tam is growing so beautiful. Everybody is talking about Tam Tam. Seriously, people cannot just get their eyes off of Nancy's little girl. This other comment said, hats off to Nigerian doctors. Do your research, like Nancy says. You have to do a certificate of custody at the court to show you are the lawful parents of the child/children, with proper medical record from your doctor and the birth certificate. So this person is also expatiating, adding more, explaining more to people in the comment section that might still be confused after the things that Nancy already explained about surrogacy and the process. If you're planning to do it overseas, like if you're planning to do it in Africa, meanwhile you're based in somewhere in Europe, America, or anywhere else, Asia, anywhere else. This other commenter said, Baby Titi said the message her mother is bringing is all good and everything, but check this growth at that's the real message, Lord. Jokes aside, people please use reputable agencies. Uh, be it may be not all difficult for surrogates to sell your baby because they have no genetic ties to the child. Okay, this person is just advising that people should just be more careful. Okay, this other commenter said Nigerian doctors are very good. The next comment said the Nigerian doctors, even in my country that I have been to, are excellent. They are like medical gurus. Even Indian doctors are very good as well. Okay, this other commenter said people are naive or deliberately foolish. Research properly and employ the necessary professional to assist. Well, I think this person's comment is kind of rude and kind of harsh. First of all, you have to understand that most of the people that are going this route are people that are already desperate. So most of them can easily fall victim to agency because the first thing is, why are you even starting an agency if you know you're not going to be earnest? Why do you even want to go into a business that you know you don't have any idea about? Why do you want to do something that you know you can start it but you cannot see it through to the end? Do you understand? So why do you blame these people that are seeking surrogacy and it doesn't turn out well for them? Also blame those agencies for their incompetence. The next commenter said, so true, Nigerian doctors are very good. The next one said, God bless you for always educating us. I'm really learning a lot. Thanks. Also, I was just suddenly knocked out of the studio. Let's take some comments before we go. Let's see. 2, 3 more. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this other comment says, yes, Nigerian doctors are top in their field, even here in the United States. This other one said, oh, first time coming across your page. This really made me smile, even though I'm just holding on and doing the things that make me happy, even creating content without letting what I'm going through bring you. See, so this person's comment, you see, this person said, I'm just coming across your page for the first time. I said it. Contents like this will actually bring in people that have not, because once the content start picking up, if it's YouTube, the algorithm, if it's Facebook, the algorithm picks it up and start pushing it out. And the more people shared, imagine over 300 persons, if I'm not mistaken, already has shared this Nancy's video. I will check and see how many hours ago she posted it. And the more people share your video, the more it gets to other people that might not necessarily see it. So that's the good thing about sharing. When you see an information that you feel can help somebody out there, just share it. Reshare from the person's page you're viewing from, and it's going to most definitely help someone else out there. So the person said, first time coming across your page, this really made me smile, even though I'm just holding on and doing the things that makes me happy. Even creating content without letting what I'm going through bring me down, even though in some of my videos, I like to educate people. And also, yeah, I have my 1-year-old son who has this funny character he always displays, which even made me to start creating content. But along the line, now I just find out he's not easy doing this. One of the challenges I'm facing right now is I don't know, some of the things the person is saying. I'll just skip down and take another comment. It's so long, the person just keeps talking. But anyways, um okay, so it's talking about baby Talia again. Everybody's just talking about the baby. So this place is amazing because it brings people, different angels together as friends, where my own friends kindly hug me and I hug back. So I appreciate and love more for the okay, some people are just talking about some other things, and let me see. But a lot of the comments here, you can clearly see this one. Thank you. Said keep sharing your experience and guiding people on the right information and how to document properly. These are more of the comments you will see on Nancy's underneath this video. I can't read all the comments to you because the comments is 554 at this point, 329 shares, 421K view, already 15K reaction. And let me see, she posted it, okay, 1 day ago, as at this time when we're doing this reaction. So yes, the surrogacy drama and what is going on. I hope that this information that Nancy shared will help someone out there, and this set of people will not have to go through what some persons are already the pain that some persons are already going through after going through the whole process and expecting to come back home with the baby, and then you have to pass through all of these things. uh, May God help everybody out there that is seeking the fruit of the womb. You will most definitely carry your baby. Just be patient and do the right things, and just don't be desperate. Follow the right steps if you're going via surrogacy, and it will happen. If you are those that walk with faith, that you're waiting on God, then hold on to God and keep praying, and you will most definitely, carry your own baby. God bless you all, and thank you also very much that stuck with me till now. It's 50 minutes into this live stream, and I would like to round it up now before it gets to an hour, so people that will come back later to watch would be able to catch up and also drop their comments in the comment section. Thank you also very much. God bless you, and I will see you all later on tonight, God willing, or tomorrow. Thank you all, and have a lovely day, and bye for now. See ya later.